All right, I'm giving an update on the shop project. So I've got these two areas here that are now fully finished off, minus the flooring, which I'm not sure what I'm going to come in here and do. I'll probably go in and do an epoxy floor, but I got everything all nice and painted, drywalled. Haven't done a lot of drywall in this quantity before, so it was definitely interesting to go through and tape and mud and do all this. And then I went through after I got that all done and trimmed out all the electrical and my low voltage stuff. So we're pretty close to having this section all wrapped up, and then up here on the upper portion I still need to do the handrail and finish off all the steps, and a little bit more on electrical up here, but I figured I'd show how this is all coming. This wall here I still haven't painted. I needed to do some touch up on the texture up there. There was one seam that didn't get floated out as far as I like, so I'll go in and float that out a little bit more, sand it, and then finish the painting on that. And then I went through and waterproofed all the wood up here. This is primarily just going to be for storage. Just wanted to put a little bit of a protective coat in there. And then the closet areas are all done. Unfortunately, with the last monsoon, I did have a cover up here for the hatch that got blown off. And if you notice downstairs, that hatch is now down here. Luckily, it didn't hit the air conditioning unit or anything else when it fell, so no secondary damage, but I did have to remake that. Basically, it just got left with the latch off, and the wind blew it up and ripped it off the hinges and snapped it. So, not the end of the world. Ended up making a new one. It is nice now that we're getting close to the end on all this, that I'm able to start bringing my tools and equipment in to get the shop up and going. So here's the new cover. I've got it all primed up, and on this one I'll probably hinge it off the back, and I ordered some air shocks to help with it. Before I had it just hinged off the side to make it easier to lift, but I think I'm going to do it going the other way this time, just so that wind can't catch it up, and having those air shocks will kind of give a limitation, so if the wind does catch it, it's not going to be able to rip it off. But again, the last one broke because I didn't latch it and took it off. I did order this clamp set, or not clamp set, but the holder off of Amazon for like $100 for all my F-clamps and pipe clamps, and this is nice. I've been wanting to do something to hold all my clamps, just because it's a real pain not having a place for them. And then I got a hardware holder from Harbor Freight to roll around so I can organize that, and I spent more time than I want to admit getting this put together, as well as going through and sorting everything, because at the end of projects I would tend to just throw everything into a box and say, oh, I'll get back to that later when I get an opportunity, and that never happened. So now at least it gives a little bit more organization to where I can find my hardware and stuff a lot better. I need to go through my toolboxes and start putting away everything, get that sorted, and figure out what tools I'm going to keep and what stuff I'm not, because I've got a lot of duplicates on different things. Something else I ended up doing, the water filtration here is hooked up, which is nice. The water heater, I still have to go through and get that all drywalled, so I can hook that up permanently and get that up and working. But that will be the next project. I'll probably do that next week, is get this whole area set up and done. So we'll work on that. I have to do the PNT and the condensate line still out the side, as well as the tray. And I'm also going to go through and do some watertight, like red guard. I'll do cement board on the bottom, and then red guard it into the drywall, and then waterproof the whole section at the bottom, so that if that ever were to leak, it's not going to leak into the other room or cause any damage out here. And then of course with that tray to catch any of the water, that will take care of any potential, hopefully on its own without that secondary guard. So if you have any questions or any other topics you'd like me to do, feel free to reach out, let me know. This is just kind of a brief update on what's going on. I'm waiting until things cool down to do the last little bit on the outside on the painting, and then you can see I've got part of the drywall up. And again, I'll wait till I've got free time to finish off the drywall. I basically just got up what I needed to get past my inspections, and since it's not a priority and it's not affecting the use of the space, I'll work on that one when I have time and nothing else better to do. So feel free to reach out, subscribe, let me know what else